What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here with another Team WBT MLCW War Recap video. I apologize, I was not able to recap the one in between the one I'm showing now and the rated, but that was Asylum Sphere. Was I in that one? No, I couldn't. Whatever. I believe that was... It has to be... Wait, 3 days ago? You know what? I don't even know if that was. I stand corrected. I probably wasn't even Team WBT. Oh my God. Whatever. It was a... Oh, that's right. It wasn't. Let me correct myself. That was not an MLCW war. I remember now. That definitely was not. Sorry about that. So here's the next MLCW. I just wanted to give credit where credit was due. My bad. Sorry. Dang it. Anyway, we came away with the victory. Team WBT versus WHF Rising. The breakdown was 3 and... We stop at Tampa, I believe, 14. So it'd be 11. Nope. Nope. King Mikey, Euclide. So 3-8 fill. They doubled the all but one of the 11s. Got really close. And then they left 3 Town Hall 10s uncleared. If you take and it was a 25 breakdown. We did not do much better, and I can happily say that I suck this war. Did not do my job at all. Just horrible. We also did not clear or double the top 11s. We left 1 as well. So it's kind of an eye for an eye as well. You got 52%. 73, fantastic. Well, that's an 11. 73 and 50% there. We did have the percent because the last one was an 11 on 11. But if you take a look at this here, was not a bad war. We did get some 10 on 10 threes. We left 1 Town Hall 10 uncleared. And if you take a look at the breakdown here, so defenses, really, this was a hard 11 war. I want to take a moment and pause and give respect out to WHF Rising's Town Hall 11s. Those are some damn good bases. Gave me pause. That's for damn sure. We were talking about it. And the stats prove we were talking about it. If you take a look at what they did to us, they used 9 attacks. Actually, 8 of them were 10s because Sir Longsword is an 11. And then you can see that we used well, they used 8 attacks rather. And then for us, look at this bad boy. Look at Shinji. Oh my lord, 6 attempts. 6. 5 on the number 1 guy. That's 14 attempts between 3 bases. The 10v11 game is legit. I mean, there's a reason why percentages are so low. Who knows post update here? It might be better given that 11 on 11 triple is sometimes proving high. Not sometimes. The stats show it. 11 on 11 threes, unfortunately, have a higher percent of being successful than 10v11 doubles. You heard me right. It's not by much. There's still very low percentage, but it's still accurate. 11v11 has a higher percentage of being successful for a 3-star versus a 10v11 2-star. Something to consider when talking about strategies. And just look at this here. I failed hard, both of my attacks. So again, respect out to the 11 bases there. Really good job. Let's go ahead and take a look. How many 10v10s did we get? For WHF Rising, that one was a dip. You call me Nene. I call that dip, and that's how try. So they did have one 10v10 right here, Gladiator. Unfortunately, no replay. The update did hit in the middle of the war, just as it did for most people. But they did have one 10v10, UK all day. If you take a look on our side, we had dip, and watch me try. I cut that dip, and watch you try. One 10v10 right there. So one 10v10 all around. And I'm going to show that one. Let's actually go down and actually show that one. This one was something special, man. Look at the time, okay? Boom. Where's the time at? Sorry, where's this troop? This went down to the last minute. I know that. Where's this troops at? I thought we start from the right. So not last minute, I'm sorry. But we're going to watch this, and I watched this one live, and I swear, I did not expect it to 3. Obviously, spoiler alert, we saw it's a 3-star, but you got to see how it got done. So, I am thinking that maybe Team WBT should patent the whole outside queen walk with a bowler witch attack, but nevertheless, we're going to do the queen walk here, combination with the bowler witch attack. Going to jump in towards that first infernal tower. Usually the queen goes on the outside, and on this one she redirected inward. Don't believe that was part of the plan, but at the end of the day, let's just keep going and watch this. The left side gets erased. The witches and bowlers on the bottom left take care of that 36 BK. Meanwhile, the queen is stuck on Never Never Land with this hound here, but she's not taking any point defense. And the Larrys are occupying the BK on the south side, so that when they're done, there's a bowler and a witch remaining that basically clear up the trash. The middle push is done, and there's point defenses on the outside. The only real threat at this point is the Infernal Tower at the end. There are two healers, and so the bottom side we're going to ignore from now. They don't last very long, but they do enough trash. So this is how we're watching this, okay? At least I'm watching. There's no ability. The ability was already used. So I think this is a fail watching this live. I didn't type in the comments, good try, nice try, but I can tell you some of us did. Like, yeah, I was right about still like in, I don't know, man. This was just exciting. This was one of the last the last two attacks. I know it was the last Town Hall 10 attack we needed, or had, I should say, on our side. This did not look like it was going to clear. Right here, I thought he was done for. With the Infernal Stream being multi-target, it doesn't do very much DPS. It does like maybe 40 DPS or something like that. Really like a Town Hall 8 Archer Tower. Not much at all. It's even less than that. It's not much at all. And given that she could walk around and was healed for a slight section to bring back up, just really fortunate timing. And this is what I was talking about with the Bowler Witch attack. To me, I made a joke when we got done watching this. I was like, okay, now replicate that. Because there's no way you can replicate this to a T, right? To like, oh my God. Conti, it's a good, look, not trying to take away from his 3, but I can't swallow the pill that says this was planned. Because it wasn't. But I guess that's what's part of the nature and beautiful thing of the Bowler Witch attack, is that there's a certain bit of chaos, beautiful chaos that goes with it. But anyway, Conti Balls pulls down that 3. It was much needed. It was a beautiful attack. And that reminded me of something I wanted to call out, because we need to get the elephant out of the room. If you take a look, and I want to make sure we have an accurate portrayal of the war. If you take a look at Harry, who's a wizard, he didn't actually use his second attack. It wasn't needed for the win. However, I do think WHF could have won if Harry didn't do his attack. So Harry was the last 11, and they had 2 Town Hall 10s remaining, and they had options and targets to do it with. We were perfect on our dips, but we were incomplete with our attacks. You take a look at their side, they failed 2 dips out of 6. However, if I scroll down some, Big Cheese was not able to attack. Don't know what happened. I'm not even going to try to speculate, other than that's unfortunate, man. Because if you take a look at 2 attacks that he had, he could have maybe took a swat at this. That would have brought it to 69. And then if he takes a swat at any one of these, any of the 10s to try to pull down that 3, given the low percent of 61% here, also getting the second star here, potentially, we only won by, maybe not. We maybe still would have came away with a tiebreaker, but I don't know for sure without that happening. So it was incomplete on the WHF Rising side. Whatever happened there, I apologize for any inconvenience that had happened on your guys' side. It was still a thrilling war at the end, and I guess we'll never know what could have been if every attack was used. So let's, full disclosure, and then let's go down some more, and let's see if I can't catch any other replays, but given the time that the Town Hall 9s were cleared before the update hit, I'd be surprised if I can find one. And I can't. So, I can't do it. I can do this one. I will not show the 10v11 on this one. It took 6 hits to bring this thing down. It was a good base. I'm not going to show the replay. But I will show this one, because 3 is pretty nominal. So let's take a look at this one. 10v11. Admittedly, this one was not as difficult. Number 1 and 3, they were definitely doable, but I'll talk about why they gave me pause. it wasn't. They defended a stone gobo very well, where you had to make a decision when it comes to 10v11 and base building. You're forced to make a decision. Either when you're trying to defend, either you give them the town hall and you make the percent really hard to get, or you give them the percent and you make that town hall really hard to get. They had a well balance of both. It was just enough. Like, we would come up with the plan. As you take a look here, as a Valk dive late to get this town hall, he still has 5 for the back end for percentage. Once that town hall goes down, then he kept I think just 5, or basically about 50 troop space or so. Usually some people put 4 dragons, a couple of loons, but about 50 troop space for percentage alone after the town hall. But they had a really good job of making it their base in a way that if you try to go with the 2 most popular strategies, which is a queen walk with a dive of some kind, or a stone gobo, you couldn't really guarantee like this plan will work no matter what comes at you. You were faced with maybe getting 40% and the town hall, or you would get a lot of percent and you'd miss the town hall. It was really clever. Nothing out of the ordinary as far as base design, but just well placed items of importance whenever you're trying to go 10v11. So I'll get off my bandwagon of giving props to WHF Rising's Town Hall 11s, and I'm not going to burn any more bases just because replays kind of shorten this up. So it was a great war. Thank you, WHF Rising. Hope the best for you guys in the rest of your season. Once again, it's Brutus reminding you, you got to be better than a double, and I'll check you next time. I forgot. I wanted to include WBT, like the what it stands for. It's Wizard Bear Tiger, but every time I do one of these series or topics, or WBT is the topic, I'm going to include what a different way to say WBT, what the acronym means. You've heard it officially is Wizard Bear Tiger. Put in the comment section what you funny acronyms you can come up, funny meanings of the acronym rather, that you can come up with. 2 of them came out that we're talking about in chat. We Be Triplin, Wall Breaker Team. But I kind of, for this episode, my favorite right now is We Bang Trannies. Once again, it's Brutus. Check you next time.